Well, people in Miss Flynn's class had trouble sharing the tire swing because some of them were having trouble treating their neighbors kindly. And remember how I told you that sometimes Jesus had trouble too? In the gospel this week, we heard a story about that. We heard a story about a time when Jesus' friends at the synagogue, his neighbors, and the other men who lived in his town were not being nice to Jesus. And I'm going to read you that story now. Some people from Jesus' neighborhood thought he was just showing off. How can Jesus be God's messenger? They asked. He's Joseph's son. We know his dad. Some of Jesus' neighbors wanted him to do miracles to prove he was from God. Jesus said people don't always believe God's messengers, especially in their own neighborhoods. Sometimes it takes a stranger to really believe in a person. This made some of Jesus' neighbors so angry that they tried to push Jesus off a cliff. But Jesus just walked away. Well, Jesus says sometimes it takes somebody you don't know to recognize and believe in you. And so this gospel story was about a time that friends in his own neighborhood did not believe he was the Son of God. So what do you think Jesus did to make people so angry? I think they were jealous. And I think sometimes it's hard to believe that somebody we know is somebody who really is special. Sometimes it's hard to be God's messenger. And I bet Jesus, when these people were pointing at him, I bet Jesus felt like it was pretty hard to be God's messenger. I'll bet Jesus found a way to pray. And his prayer probably sounded something like this. Thank you, Father, for all our neighbors, even when they are not acting very loving. Please help them believe in me so they can know more about you. Please forgive them for being angry with me, and please give me the strength to keep doing my work for all my brothers and sisters. Well, I want you to work now on creating a prayer that you can say when you feel bullied or left out. And I want it to be a prayer that helps you to remember that even when you feel left out, you can be a loving neighbor to your friend.